ever noticed how easy it is to know exactly what you should do and still not do it? Most of us have. We know we should exercise, save money, forgive, spend time with God, have difficult conversations. Knowledge is rarely the problem. Implementation is. But here's what makes this so important. Our actions don't just shape our future, they reveal what's happening beneath the surface. Welcome back to Rooted. I'm Dan Holland, and today we're talking about actions. Because eventually what's growing in your heart becomes visible in the way you live. Now, last time we learned that our words reveal our roots. In this episode, we'll discover that our actions do too. But here's the caution. Don't confuse the fruit with the roots. Jesus paid attention to what people said and did, not because behavior was the ultimate issue, but because behavior always revealed something deeper. See, actions are indicators, not causes. If we focus only on changing behavior while ignoring the heart, we may look different for a while, but lasting transformation never happens that way. Jesus said in Luke chapter 7, "By their fruit you will recognize them." He didn't say by their intentions. He didn't say by what they hoped to become. He said by their fruit, because fruit is visible, fruit is observable. Fruit reveals the health of the tree. In the same way, our actions reveal what our hearts have been growing all along. And that's why one of the most important principles in life is this: you always act on what you truly believe. Not what you say you believe, not what you wish you believed. It's what you actually believe. Just imagine, for example, standing at the airport explaining exactly how airplanes fly. And this person can quote statistics, they understand aerodynamics, they insist flying is safe. But when boarding begins, they refuse to get on the plane. What would you conclude? Their knowledge isn't the issue, right? Their actions reveal what they really believe. James, the brother of Jesus, says it plainly. He says, "Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says." That's both encouraging and convicting. Information alone, you see, never produces transformation. You can know the truth, agree with the truth, you can even teach the truth and still never live the truth. See, eventually every belief asks the same question: what are you going to do with it? Most people assume the opposite. See, we think if we hear enough sermons, attend enough Bible studies, or accumulate enough knowledge, that growth will automatically happen. But James says knowledge without action, it creates a deception, because we begin measuring spiritual maturity by what we know instead of by how we live. Now, he's not saying we should just focus on our actions and stay ignorant. He's encouraging us to learn and then to put what we learn into practice. Information informs, but implementation, that transforms. That's where many people get stuck. They want different results without different actions. They want a healthier marriage without changing how they communicate. They want financial freedom without changing how they spend. They want better health without changing how they eat or move. See, spiritual growth without changing priorities is what some people want, without changing relationships or daily rhythms. But growth always requires movement. Intentions never change lives. Everyone intends to pray more, read the Bible more, exercise more, spend more time with family, eat healthier. You get it. But someday is not even a day on the calendar. Transformation doesn't happen because we intend to change. It happens because we choose to act. The point is, eventually, what goes into your mind has to come out in your life. New thoughts produce new actions. New actions produce new habits. And that's why you don't have to announce that you're going to the gym. If you keep showing up, everyone will know soon enough. The same is true spiritually. You don't have to announce that you're growing in Christ. See, eventually, your life will say it for you. That's the picture that Jeremiah gives us in Jeremiah chapter 17. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water. I want you to notice the progression. Trust isn't invisible forever. It sends roots deeper. Those roots produce stability. Stability is what produces that fruit. Faith eventually becomes visible. Belief always leaves footprints. So here's the question. What do your actions reveal about what you really believe? Not what you hope is true, not what sounds good. What do your daily choices say about your trust, your priorities, your fears, values, and faith? Last episode, we discovered that your words reveal what's filling your heart. This time, we discovered that your actions reveal whether your heart has truly been transformed. Words reveal the roots, while actions reveal how deep those roots really are. Actions are never random. They grow from our thoughts. They grow from our beliefs. They grow from roots. That's why actions are indicators. They're not causes. They don't create the heart. They reveal it. And over time, repeated actions become habits. And that's where we're headed next time. But until then, remember this. You always act on what you truly believe. Transformation is not behavior management. It's life from the roots up. I'll see you next time.